starting this vlog off with your sexy self. Cause you looking like a snack today, baby. We just got in a fight because Bryan hates the camera. And
no, I don't like this. Hey Bryan, what's going on?
All right, I've tried my best with Vlogmas. I've let myself down, I've let you guys down probably, no one really cares, but whatever. And we just got to Denver, thank you.
Because you said you'd do something, and you did a great job.
Thank you, my sweet baby button. So yeah, we got to Denver yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. Had a shit travel day, I'll tell you about that in the car. And fuck you, American Airlines. So we're headed to Cherry Creek Mall.
Where we'll probably go to Kona Grill.
Oh my God, yes. We're gonna go to Kona Grill.
We always go to Kona
We just decided we're going to Kona Grill. And then we're gonna hit up some shops. I decided to, okay, the lighting is changing every 5 seconds. Put on my best outfit today. Bryan, can you give them a little OOTD? Okay, I believe it. He's such a videographer. All right, I haven't eaten yet, so I feel like now's a good time for me to talk shit about American Airlines. When I say that I have not had a good experience with American Airlines, ever, that's not an over-exaggeration. I have blackballed them from my life many a time. But then yet, I find myself in situations where I have to fly them. So, for example, we're gonna go to Africa at the end of this month, or end of January, but we had to cancel our flight because of Omicron. And so we had credit because of course American doesn't refund you because, you know, heaven forbid they help anybody or have good customer service on any sort of level. So we had a solid $2,500 for credit to use towards American Airlines flights. Kill me now. We get to the airport, to Terminal 4 or 5 at LAX, which is American, and we wait in line for about 30 minutes, get to the front. They tell us we need to go to Terminal 5. So we get out of line, we go to Terminal 5. We wait in another line for a solid 30 minutes. We get to the front. Keep in mind we have Benny with us, right? And we got her like to be a legit service animal. But with American Airlines, you have to call ahead 48 hours in advance, which we did. Bryan had the confirmation email. And so Bryan shows him the reservation on his phone and he's like, sorry, I can't help you. Next, before we even leave the vicinity of him, he's like looking at the new people saying, next. So we're so pissed off at this point. We go fucking back to Terminal 4.
Oh wait, can I interject for 1 second?
Yes.
We were trying to find somebody to talk to ask, and there was a guy, he was walking through, like behind the ticket counter, behind one of the doors, but it was on the far side, so like, it was open. He was willing to take customers. And I said, oh, excuse me, sir. And he was walking through the door, and he just like kind of popped his head out and the door closed, and he just walked away. I was like, oh.
Literally didn't give a fuck. We were both like, that did not just happen. But it did, because it's American Airlines. So then we go, this is our 3rd time now back to Terminal 4. We go find the supervisor, or we go find a lady that can help us find the supervisor. And she's like, he's busy with someone right now. You guys are gonna have to wait in this line. And we said, you mean the line that we waited in about an hour ago that you told us to get out of and now you're telling us to get back in? She's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. At this point, we're so mad that we're just kind of laughing because it's like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Because we could have made the flight.
Right.
Had we just had somebody competent from the little kiosk where you type in your information and they print your tickets. Then at that point, they take your bags. It would have been very easy to have someone come over and say, oh yeah, just drop your bags right there, it's good. But everyone kept sending us over because no one knew what to do. So they kept pawning each other off on each other. Each other. And it was the biggest clusterfuck I'd ever seen.
Biggest, honest to God.
I wanted to say, you know, I don't want to contribute to their stress on that day. But it's like, if you don't like your job, don't work for American Airlines. You could go work for Southwest, you could go work for Delta, we love you. Alaska Airlines. Adjust insurance for State Farm.
Yeah. So then we get to the front of the desk and we're finally talking to Seth, who is their supervisor. And keep in mind, Bryan and I are being so nice to these people because we understand that it's like a shitty time. There is literally a woman to our left screaming at them. So we're like, okay, tensions are high, it's the holidays.
Let's do a little reenactment. I'll be the girl, you be the ticket counter.
Okay. Ma'am.
No! No!
I have to put you on the 5 p.m. flight. Remember, she kept saying, you tricked me.
She goes, you tricked me, you tricked me.
You tricked me!
No!
You tricked me!
And she goes, I will be getting a night comped in the hotel and a flight out tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And then they said, man, we can't do that. She goes, no!
Prior to, she had said something about she had a service animal with her too, and I knew she was on Xanax or something. Like, she was clearly not there. So I'm like, holy shit, like, this woman was irate, okay? So, you know, we're trying to be nice to Seth, the supervisor. He's like, gets Benny approved. But then he tells us, I kid you not, he's like, sorry, you're gonna have to go back to Terminal 5 and wait in line again because, and he said, make sure you say that Seth sent you, go to Patrick. And we're like, oh my God, so this is the 4th fucking time that we've waited in line. We get there, and the part where where the guy just walked off and left happens at this point. So we get into terminal, we try to go find somebody. This guy looks at Bryan and then just walks away into the abyss. So we go get in the priority line. She's like, fuck you, we're not waiting in the regular line. We go to the priority line. We see Patrick, same guy who dismissed us earlier, all right? We're at the front of the fucking line. And he decides to take his goddamn break.
Oh no, it was the wrong guy. That guy that took his break was standing next to Patrick, and Patrick was the only guy there.
Yes. 1
priority helper, 7 regular helpers when
yeah, one, yeah.
So we get up to Patrick and we say, hey, Seth sent us. He said, for what? I didn't hear anything from Seth.
We're like, we don't fucking know, Patrick, all right? But Seth, the supervisor, which we know who you know the fuck that is, told us to come to you. We don't say it like this. We're so nice.
Yeah,
we're so nice. But internally, this is what I'm saying.
Seth had kept our form for the service animal, and Seth had also kept
the DOT form you have to have. And he was like, well, I need that. We're like, dude, no, you fucking don't. Make it happen. And he essentially did. So then we get through the line, we get to security, both of us are TSA pre-check. There's no fucking TSA pre-check on our tickets. And we have Benny with us, like we have so many bags with us. I can't carry anything still because of my boobs. So Bryan's having to carry everything, poor thing.
5 bags.
5 bags. And Bryan and I are laughing at this point. We're like, well, there's gotta be at least 2 more things that happen. So we go and...
I have a very easy fix for that, for American Airlines. Hire a bunch of people that, you know, can do it all and give them authority to do it all, change tickets, issue new tickets. It would make a lot more people happy.
Yeah.
I think it would increase the revenue in the long run. Maybe, you know, some errors happen along the way, but people would be much more
pleasant.
That's like the Southwest motto.
Southwest is like the Nordstrom of customer service, but like it's genuinely, it always stems from the top bottom, and I've just never had, to me, like American just makes your life a fucking living hell. Like they don't give a shit on how to like make it better, how to fix it. Like they just don't care. But clearly that comes from the top down, because clearly working there is not ideal. Like I have a friend who's a flight attendant who loves working there, but like as far as the people behind the desk and stuff, like everybody seems to hate their fucking life.
Well, I will say,
and it doesn't matter how nice we were to them, like they were still so rude.
But there were a few nice people that got it taken care of at the end of the day.
Yes, there were. There was the guy, the initial guy when we walked in, who was like greeting people, so kind. He was very kind. So yes, there are obviously like good people and people watching this video.
And to here, he's the guy that got us to Denver.
Yeah.
Here, fixed it behind the desk.
But it was just like, come on, people. And then we got to our thing and we weren't seated together. So it was a really fun travel day. Oh, and our flight was delayed. The second one was delayed, and then we had to, when we were in the air trying to land, we had to circle for 20 minutes. So, but you know what, we're here, we're in Denver, we're going to Kona Grill right now.
We started 1883 last night.
Yes.
1883 is like the common day Torah, Quran, Bible. That's 1883.
I was like, wait, what? It's the prequel for Yellowstone, and we're obsessed with Yellowstone. If you haven't watched Yellowstone, it's on Paramount Plus and Amazon Prime. It's so good. But 1883 is the prequel to like how the Dutton Ranch got started. Oh my God, we're already obsessed with episode 1.
There's one. We've also started Dexter, new Dexter series.
New Blood. Yep. We love our shows. I actually got into The Guest List by, I think Claire Foley is the author. And it's really good. I finally like sat down and zoned in, and now I just, you know, you have a really good book and you just want to keep reading it.
We've watched way too many shows. I have about 6 books in my queue. That
we should start reading books instead of watching shows.
I love these shows though.
I know, they're so good. We like to like check out into alternate realities, I think is what it is.
I'm reading and writing all day. And
yeah.
Typing.
But don't you think, like, you know, like, so we met this guy at the airport, his name was Nate, and he was telling us how he has 3 boys, and he was like, well, when I don't have much downtime, but when I do, I like to have active downtime.
Oh, no,
I thought
he was a beauty.
He was a beaut.
He said, yeah, when I'm not working, I like to have active engagement with my activities. So that's why he likes playing Call of Duty. I said, nice.
But I'm thinking, if I have 3 boys, like if we have 3 boys one day and we don't get any downtime or alone time, the last thing I want is active downtime. I want to check the fuck out. The drama, always. Always. We're watching this show on Discovery Channel about guys making moonshine. They're like, this is my craft. It is my life. My brain cells might all be dead, and my esophagus might be fried, and my teeth might be rotten, but I made my daddy proud. Okay, we went to the mall. I didn't vlog that because I didn't feel like it, but I did get another of the Chanel lip glosses. Thrilling, I know. I actually did and have gotten very into this book, and I can honestly say now that it's really good and I like it a lot. So I'm gonna be reading this the rest of the night. And yeah, if you're new to this channel, I'm in the middle of Vlogmas and it's my first time doing it, and we're rolling with the punches. And I'm doing my best. But I love you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And like this video, click the notifications, but the little bell button so you know each time I post a new video. What else, babe? Brian's dialed. He's doing finance things to my left. I love you guys.